Yes people, so in this video I'm making a curry goat, something a bit different on this YouTube channel. So I was originally just going to put it on Instagram or TikTok, but I thought, you know what, I'll do a YouTube video. So yeah, stick around, you might even want to take the recipe and try it yourself. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. Enjoy the video, like, subscribe, all of that shit. Sweet, in a bit.
Another one more bigger, you know.
How long do you recommend to cook it for? For like a curry? Like an hour? 1.5 hours, yeah?
Sometimes it's time, sometimes it take about 1.5 hours.
Is it like the same as mutton or not?
Yeah,
similar sort of time?
Similar.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you boil it, after we go quickly, but if you go slow cooking, it's more better.
Yeah?
Taste got more better.
Oh, nice. Alright, lovely. Cheers. Thanks, man. Nice one. See you in a bit. Alright, so we got the goat. I didn't know how much to get. It looked like, last time I got it, it was proper chunky with bones on it. Some of them looked a bit shit. It looked like more bone than anything, but I'm gonna go in this other shop anyway, this one. Nah, they're Turkish and they do this really good baklava and all the chilies are banging and yeah. Jesus. Mate, some of these beers, well nice. Huge. Perla.
What's that one?
Right, it's currently Friday. I've just cracked open a 0%. I'm gonna marinate this curry goat for tomorrow. So I haven't made it for a good few years, curry goat. This is what I'm gonna go with. Yeah. So in there, it's not dog shit. It's the goat I got earlier. As you can see, it's in a bag. First time trying goat. I've only ever done this with mutton before, so should be interesting. And then I've got some thyme to put in there. I've got a couple of spring onions. I've got scotch bonnet, an onion, pepper, garlic, just what I had knocking about. I've got some pimento seeds. This isn't black onion powder, it's curry goat seasoning, the Duns River one. I've also got hot curry powder, Duns River. But I kind of want to try this. I've had this for ages and I've never used it before. So, I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to do a half and half. But then again, I don't know. We'll see. And then I've also got some all-purpose seasoning. I did have an everyday one, but I've used it. Controversial, but I'm going to put a bit of paprika and coriander in it as well. I know it might not be traditional or whatever, but I just like to throw a bit in there, really. So this goat meat, it looked alright. I was a bit apprehensive at first because I thought it looked a bit, not much meat on it and bony, but upon further inspection, it looks alright. I'm just going to wash it. It's good to, you know, there's all bits of mat. It's just good to do it, innit? Do you know what I mean? Look, you know, you can sort of see where there's bits of bone and, you know, bits of whatever you fluff. But it don't look too bad. I was praying at first it was all going to be bits like this, because it looked like that, but he's obviously thrown quite a few chunks in, look. But that's what we're working with anyway. I'll give it one rinse. You do not really, there's all shit in the water and it's all stuff in the water, sorry. But yeah. Yeah, a bit of vinegar. So yeah, I'll just let that sit for a bit and then I'll probably rinse it again one more time with plain water. As you can sort of see, there's still loads of stuff in it. Look, it's all, yeah. So now in here, that's been rinsed again from the last video. It looks a lot better. I'm literally just gonna throw in the green onion, scallion, spring onion, whatever you wanna call it. Throw in the scotch bonnet. That'll go straight in. Scotch bonnet, some people leave it whole. I like to chop it all up. That's just like that. I might even throw another one in. Don't know. See how adventurous I'm feeling tomorrow. So I'm just, yeah, I'm gonna bash these garlic cloves up, get them in there as well. Like I say, I'll just sort of give them a bit of a bang and a rough chop and something like that. Nothing special or mad. Get them down there. Like I say, I'll just slice them like that. Pepper, I'll just take But this, I don't know, I might not throw it all in, whatever really. Or whatever you want to just sort of play along with it. I've got a little handful of the pimento berries, so I'm just going to crush them with this. Usually I use the pestle and mortar, but I'm staying at my sister's house at the minute, so I'm going to deal with what we can do. Scoot them up, front. I've got a few sprigs of thyme here. Yeah, I don't know, I sort of bash them a bit. Salt, not too much because I'm putting all purpose in. So all purpose, I'll go with like one of them, level dessert spoon maybe. Probably the same with the curry powder. You put more curry powder in afterwards as well though, so don't need to go mad, but oh, I do like it, that's it. I'm not gonna open the better pack one because I've got so much left to use. Got curry goat seasoning in here as well, dessert spoon too. Paprika, just a shake of whatever. Coriander, shake or whatever. Pepper. I'm gonna go with a tiny bit of oil just to sort of lube it up a bit, if you know what I mean. Right, so this is what we're dealing with. I haven't got any rubber gloves, so I'm literally gonna get a food waste bag and use it as a glove because that curry powder's got a load of turmeric in it and it stains like a bitch. I'm gonna try and sort of avoid that if we can. It's gonna be banging. Ah! Oh, I don't know if you saw that, but oh, a goat bone went through the bag and straight under my fingernail. Oh, mate, and it's pissing out. By the way, this top ain't dirty. It's like just come out of the wash, but it's a bit grubby. I use it for cooking because it's got all like cooking stains on it. So yeah, so I'm going back in a tiny bit and I'm going to be gentle with it. Chicken booby isn't too bad, mate. All the wings ain't even that bad. This goat meat is like, oh, right, I'm sure that'll be fine. But yeah, look, as you can see, bag is so yellow. My hand is not actually that bad. Usually all my hands yellow, it don't come off for ages. But before we'll clean film this up, that's what we're dealing with, people. The next day. Right, so it's now 11:30 the next morning. This goat smells absolutely fantastic, but I'm gonna fry it, brown it off, bang it in the slow cooker. I'll just leave it on for as long as possible. It should be nice and tender and ready to go. I'm gonna put a dessert spoon of the curry powder in, burn it off, and then get the meat in, and then the veggies, bit of water. Instead of letting it sit in here, I'm just gonna bang it in the slow cooker, like I said, for a good few hours. Let it sort of all become friends and get to know each other and yeah, get nice and tender. What I usually do with this is I usually pick it off and then I'll get individual bits out and break the bits of thyme and stuff off with a fork so that it doesn't all burn and brown, and then you put it all in at the end. Straight in with this. I'll do one and a bit, and you just want to let this, like they call it burning the curry powder or something, I'm not too sure, but you just want to sort of get it in like this, and yeah man, don't want to do it for too long though because it will burn and then you will fuck the curry. So just sort of something like that, and then I'll start getting these pieces in. As you can see, the goat's all in here now, just browning it off. I did have to have a tiny bit of water because it was starting to burn. Basically, you just want to brown this off, sear it if you will, or yeah, something like that. Have it nice and hot. Something like that. This is smelling absolutely fantastic, I tell ya. This is smelling solid 10 out of 10. You know it's always going to be a banging dinner when you start cooking it the night before, or like the morning you're going to eat it, do you know what I mean? When you're cooking it that much in advance, mate, trust me. Gonna be live, bro. Right, so now this is looking browned off. Throw all of the rest of that in here and let it all become one. So this is what we're dealing with, people. Gonna go up to boil, let it sit for 5-10 minutes, and then yeah, bang them in the slow cooker. Whew. It's hot, mate. So many flavours going on right there. But yeah, it's going to need longer. You can tell it's going to need longer because the curry powder needs longer to cook and all of that. Yeah. You tip it in now. I want to put in a couple more whole pimento seeds and put in a bit more all-purpose seasoning as well because I felt like the curry powder overpowered the all-purpose, so we'll go for about a couple of teaspoons of that. I'm going to bang a couple more stalks of thyme in it as well. Right, sweet boys. in a bit. So it's been like an hour and a half. I put it onto low because it was really bubbling up on high. So now I know that it's nice and hot, you see. Later on I will just scum out the fat and everything. I know it looks fucking grim, but trust me, it ain't. It will be good. It's just doing its thing. I took out the Scotch bonnet because that was like perforated, and so yeah, I just dashed that out. Right, Chloe's peeling some potatoes. We're gonna put some potatoes and carrots into it. It's 3 o'clock now, so it's been a good few hours. This is what it looks like. I bought this at the farm shop yesterday, this corn. I've just been, fucking must be tiny though, because I've just peeled so many layers of this off. It's lo and behold, the corn. So I've eaten I've eaten 1 or 2 bits of this goat. It looks pretty grim still, but it will be better. Just trust the process and it'll be alright once it's on the plate. And my goat's a bit watery still, so I put it back into the pan, just got it rapidly on the heat. I'm trying to reduce it down a bit to get it a bit thicker and nicer, because I left it in the slow cooker all day and it's done alright, but could do it being thicker, you know. I prefer more of a gravy. So I completely forgot, but I got a plantain, mountain, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So we got rice and gungo peas. Got, oh shit, corn in there, hot. And then you got the curry goat in here. Right people, this is what we dealt with at the end. This is the curry goat right here. We've got the plate up here. Cheers mate, let me go in. Yeah, that's what we're left with people. Get a few pictures really. Because this stuff is powerful. Again, everything mate, because you need hot sauce on it. Falling off the bun. Like, you see the meat is just full, like it's just so soft and tender. Like it's just coming off the bone. Yeah mate. For ya, I'm gonna go in anyway, in a bit. Funniest thing about this is I'm staying at my sister's gaff at the minute. She's a vegetarian. And I've just been knocking up curry goat. Wipe the bone clean. So you have to watch out with this, yeah. So, look at that point. Yesterday when I was marinating it, I had a bag over my hand. If it like took a chunk of my nail off and like my fingers started pissing out, it went right under my nail. So if that's the price I have to pay, having a bit of a minor injury, then so be it, you know. Sort of my sacrifice, if you will.
Was when Napoleon was like walking down the street and set in rural Idaho, essentially in the middle of nowhere. This was before Napoleon. Give me some of your thoughts. No, go find your own. This nonsensical dialogue gave us something. If you tried from the school in passing, break the wrist, walk away. How much you want to make a bet I can throw a football over